Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, 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 I'm back. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday evening, everyone. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Man, big shout out to Virgo King NY Greek coming through with this already sending love my way. Thank you so much, NY Greek, for the love. I appreciate it. I missed y'all. I did. I thought about you guys all weekend and I said, even though I'm exhausted, I just got back in town from my trip. I said, I cannot leave my people hanging. I got to do a reading and just check in with the energies and see what we got going on. I got a good one for you guys today. We're going to look at the person that is going to be coming towards you next in love. So sorry if I'm stumbling over my words, y'all. I am totally exhausted, definitely sore. If the the secret should be out, as you guys saw on the community post, I'm sure you guys saw that I was in New Orleans this weekend at the Essence Festival, and I had a ball. This is about the fourth or fifth Essence Festival I've been to. I think it's the fourth one. And so it was really nice. Didn't stay the whole weekend, just stayed for a night with a friend of mine, and we had a great time. So I'm glad to be back home, hanging out with you guys this evening. And hopefully, these messages bring in new love, but just a friendly reminder with the person coming towards you. It could be the dreaded ex. So hopefully, we'll get some clarity to see who this could be. If this is a new love, someone you're familiar with, or if this is someone that could just be in separation with you or what have you. I'm going to have all the details for you, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Big shout out to those that's already on the live. Hello, hello. Got Lisa holding it down, our amazing mod. We got Cassandra here. Hey. Who else we got here? T Rose. Hey, T Rose, our other amazing mod is here. And Brenda's here. Hey, Brenda. Good to see you. And Felicia coming through. Good to see you all here. If you're new here, welcome. Don't hesitate to say hello, guys. Don't hesitate to interact in the chat. You guys are going to be the ones to keep me going. Like I said, I'm extremely exhausted today, but I'm pushing myself to get these messages out because it's been a while. And you guys know how I am on this channel. I love to come in and give you guidance and clarity and hopefully give you guys the messages you want to hear, but it doesn't always fall that way. So, but be open to it. And without further ado, we're going to begin. As T Rose has mentioned, guys, keep in mind that these are collective readings. Okay. So if you want to cross watch as well, you can do so. But as she said, watch at your own risk. And if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it. Okay. Just like the intro stated, if it's for you, then it's for you. These are general readings. But if you would like a personal reading, definitely hit up your girl. Information is down in the description box below. And as Lisa mentioned, our other amazing mod, don't forget, guys, to show your support to the channel by liking the video, share it with a friend, a family member, or what have you. And if you're watching the recording, don't hesitate to leave a comment. If you're watching live, give me some feedback live. I love hearing from you guys to see if these messages resonate with you. And as always, just to make sure you don't miss another live, hit the notification bell. With all that said, let's begin the reading, y'all. We first got Aries. Is there any Aries in the room? Any Aries? Thank you guys so much for being here again. Very random. live stream, which y'all can see. For this reading, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull Oracle and Tarot. We're first going to start off asking Spirit, who is this mystery person? If we can get some ideas, and then we'll go to see how do they view you? What is their true feelings and their intentions? Okay, let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's going to be coming towards Aries in love and romance. Who is this person? We have the word travel. So this is someone that you can meet that's going to be at a distance from you. You can meet them on a vacation. You can meet them online. I'm also getting online for those that are online dating. But this is not someone that you're just going to be meeting in your everyday regular activities. It kind of feels like someone that's at a distance. And if any of you guys have any trips planned coming up, you never know. You might meet this person there. All right. Spirit, tell me more about this travels card, about this person. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So this could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I'm getting this is someone that lacks a lot of confidence. I don't think this is someone that's going to be very confident coming towards you, but they're going to try. Not a lot of confidence with this person. I'm getting very nervous when they first meet you, but and I'm also getting they may not be initially thinking relationship when they first meet you, but over time they're going to possibly start having feelings for you. Speaking of which, how does this person view Aries when they meet Aries? We have the Hermit in the reverse. They look at you as kind of like someone who's a loner, someone who's isolated by themselves, definitely single, um, kind of introverted. And with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, someone that's maybe not necessarily pursuing a romantic relationship. You may be focusing more on yourself or just kind of like doing something for yourself. And they're going to view you as someone who's going to be unsure about them with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. How does this person feel? How will this person feel about Aries? We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and we have the Hermit. I think this person is going to definitely need time to kind of see where you stand. Remember, I talked about this as someone who's not very confident. So I'm picking up like feeling, we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be definitely all dependent on how you feel if you're going to be a viable option. They're going to spend a lot of time kind of like I'm getting someone studying you or getting to know you. With the Five of Swords in reverse, clarifying this Hermit card, I feel this is somebody that is not going to give up easy, but they're just going to need to get out of their head. So they're going to try their best to not really judge you too harshly, but they just need a lot of clarity. They're going to feel like, well, because Aries is kind of standing off, not giving me much to work with, can you please give me something to work with so it can lessen my anxiety or stress? That's what I'm getting from your person. All right, that's how they feel about you. What is their intentions when it comes to this relationship, ultimately, Spirit? We have the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Sun in the reverse. They're not sure. They're not sure how they're going to feel about it. This is kind of like one of those situations. They're going to put it in the ball in your court. And based on how you show up and how you feel, that's going to determine if they're going to take action with this King of Wands. So once they get clarity, then and they feel like you actually do desire a relationship or do want them and don't want to remain single, then I can definitely see that. So this just seems like a slow burner type of situation. Nothing that's going to last. I mean, not move quick. It's going to move very slow. And it has potential to last, but this is kind of a heads up that this person needs a lot of reassurance from you. Could be, like I said, an air sign or a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. I also have Virgo here. Heavy. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates, y'all. We may not know yet. Some of you guys may have already met this person. Actually, Aries, let's see. What's the potential outcome? That's a good question to ask, right? What is the potential outcome between Aries and this new person? It says judgment in the reverse. Um, Again, it's kind of like up in the air. Judgment in reverse, and the two of wands in reverse. It's just up in the air. I think for some of you guys are going to give it a chance, and for some of you guys, it may not work out because of the confusion. So that's what I'm saying. If this person is not confused by what you want, if you're not giving that standoffish energy, like you're not interested, they'll give it a shot. If not, then they're going to be like, yeah, no. Which makes sense. They're putting it in your court. I definitely can understand that. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Millie Cruz. Good to see you. Aqua Vibes is so funny. She said, I miss Mika so much and I've been watching old readings you posted 10 months ago. I know I saw your comment. I said, look at her watching these old crusty readings I did. Oh man. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long time. I was really, enjoying myself out of town. But I'm back. I'm definitely back. We back on our regular scheduled program. Thank you, Alkabai, for supporting the channel, boo. I missed you too. I missed you too. Taurus is next. Big shout out to NY Greek for sponsoring today's read. Thank you, NY Greek, for your support. Oh, I love that. Aqua Vibe said your old readings were on point too, though. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. But you can probably tell the difference in my confidence as far as like my delivery style. I'm sure Aqua Vibes, you can tell like over time I got past my nerves because early on I was still accurate, but I was still kind of new to the YouTube thing. So I was still a little nervous, but I'm evolved. I'm getting better. Okay. So now we're on Taurus. If we have any Tauruses here, I see we have T Rose, who is a Taurus moon. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that's going to be coming towards Taurus next in love? Ooh, we got union. Serious relationship, marriage, partnership. This person's going to be serious about you, whoever this person is. They're going to be ready to settle down. They're not going to be playing about you. They're going to be coming with very pure intentions. And we're going to look further into that because I know some of y'all like, oh, really? Yeah. Spirit, tell me more about this union, serious relationship person. What's up with that? We have the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. This is someone that has a past and it feels like an old player that's changing their ways. They want to stop being so selfish and be more selfless. I want to look further into that. Why they want to change that lifestyle, Spirit. With the King of Wands in the reverse, I think they just, when they noticed they went down from a King of Wands in reverse to a Knight of Wands in reverse, and clarifying the Knight of Wands in reverse, we got the Five of Swords. I think it just became too overwhelming mentally for them to keep track of all the foolishness. Does that make sense? So you know how, like, if any of you guys are familiar with the player lifestyle, some of y'all are not. But it's a lot of work. It's like a full-time job. And I'm hearing this person saying, I'm tired of being a player. I don't want to be a player no more. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm kind of tired. It's wearing me out. Like, I'm ready to move on from that lifestyle. I'm ready to move past this with the Three of Swords. And I'm ready to get past that. I think this person went down, like downgraded. Like they're going to downgrade. They're going to go from like major player, like whole lifestyle. That's all they've been doing. Then when they meet you, they may still have a little sprinkle of it. They may try it. And then they realize, wait, Taurus is a whole different person. Like I got to step my game up. When you kind of come across that right person and it makes you want to just change your ways. And that's what I'm getting. Someone that's looking at you, whoever this mystery person is, and making them really think about longevity and stability. Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting someone who is older. So they maybe have lived a little bit. Definitely someone who has lived a little bit. How will this person view Taurus? We have the Devil in the reverse. Six of Cups in the reverse, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this is somebody that's going to look at you as someone that's not going to take it seriously. So it feels like the thrill of the chase. Does that make sense? This person's so used to people chasing them that you're going to turn a blind eye to them, and they're going to love the fact that you're not bothered. You're so unbothered. And they're going to like the fact that they're like, you challenge them to make them want to chase you. So they view you as kind of playing hard to get, in other words. And they're like, wait a second. I never dealt with somebody like this before. Wait a second. But it turns them on because it's just come easy to them. And you're a whole different breed of person that they're not used to. So how would this person actually honestly feel about Taurus when they meet? We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands. They're going to be unsure about you. They're going to take some time to really think about it. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be the thing that's going to turn them on. That you're not easy. You're not a pick-me girl, a pick-me guy. You're not desperate. You don't make it easy. And I'm just hearing this person say, I'm so tired of these hoes. I'm just tired of these people that coming out and making this so easy. I love the fact that this person is giving me a chance to really think about that. And that's what makes them consider, do I want to do I want to stay a player, or do I want to be serious? That's where it's going to hit them like, oh, it's a whole different person. All right. So what is this person's intentions? We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. We have the Page of Cups. And then we have the Emperor. Really wants to try to have a new start. Some of you guys may be familiar with this person. And you may have already turned your back. So this feels like maybe somebody from your past or someone you briefly talked to. And now they want to take the relationship seriously. That's for a small portion of you. If this is someone you absolutely don't know, I think you guys are going to have a rocky start or a faulty start, and then it's going to pick back up later or something like that. Either you've had a relationship, it failed, it didn't fall through, and they want to do it right this time because you were playing hard to get, or this is a new person. Tell me, is this new or old, Spirit? With the Four of Cups in the reverse, yeah, this is probably a lot of you guys, you're familiar with this person. This is somebody that you don't see in the most positive light. And yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, you kind of left them out in the cold, or you feel left out in the cold, possibly because they were being this player. And some of you guys have never met this person yet. So you're going to go through the cycle of being with them, breaking up, and then working it back, or you've already went through the cycle of being with them one time and now here they come back. It's going to be something like that. What's the potential outcome between these two? Nine of Cups, the Hermit in reverse, and Ten of Cups in the reverse. It's just not going to work out eventually. It's not going to fall through. I think you're going to just choose to be single. Why? I think it's because this person is too in and out. They're too inconsistent. You feel like there's somebody that can't be trusted, but they're definitely coming towards you. Someone like that, that's going to be coming towards you to convince you otherwise, because the reason why they're coming back is because this is someone that sees, that wants to take you seriously. They see you as someone that's not a desperate type. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah. They're somebody that's finally releasing whatever negative thoughts or feelings or yeah. So yeah, it just won't work out. But if whatever cycle this is, you guys will try it and it just won't work out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. This person could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I got Virgo here, Capricorn, and Taurus. All right. It's a lot of energy here. But yeah, they went from a major player to like not so much trying to play games with you to finally saying, okay, I give up. I'm gonna do right by you this time. And by that point, I think you've lost all credibility with this person. But they were actually being serious this time. But you've lost all, you just like, nah, I'm good on you. So yeah, that's what I have. Taurus, let me know if it resonates. T Rose says, yep, resonates for her. That's cool. Big shout out to Aqua Vibes. Thank you, Aqua Vibes, for sponsoring today's read as well. And also a big shout out to NY Greek, both contributing to the channel this evening. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means the world to me. Any donations, big or small, it's very much appreciated. Guess what we got next, y'all? We got the twins, Gemini. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Any Geminis in the room? To me? Any donations, big or small? All right, let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Uh-oh. It kicked you guys out of the live for a second. Oh no. Why did it do that? Is it still doing it, guys? It kicked you guys out of the live for it. And look at my audio and video on my other device is coming through okay. Can y'all hear and see me okay? I apologize, guys. YouTube has been acting a little wonky lately. I don't know what that's about. I love a few of you guys have told me about that, and I don't know what that's about. So I apologize. It's not me. I didn't kick you guys out. That wasn't me. I'm okay now. Thank you, T Rose. Okay. All right, let's start the Gemini read. Sorry, guys. I hate that happened. Something glitchy going on. It's all good now, Cassandra. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, let's do this. Gemini. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that's going to be coming towards Gemini in love and romance? Look at this. We have soulmate. Great connection or relationship. You guys are going to bond very well. It's going to be kind of like one of those matches that just kind of feels easy or like meant to be. Soulmate connections, I would call like twin flame journeys if some of you guys believe into that. So it can be anything though. Tell me about this soulmate energy here, Spirit. Queen of Wands and the Fool in the reverse. Okay, so this is somebody that is feeling a bit unsure because it's like they definitely want it, but they're unsure. So it definitely feels like someone that's going to kind of be a little timid or scared. And the reason why I feel like they're timid or scared is because they're just not used to being in a connection like this before. It's going to feel so right that it feels so wrong. How will this person view Gemini? Magician in the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse, and the Moon. They feel like you have secret intentions or motives, or you may be doing some black magic, or you may be doing some manipulation. There got to be something about you, Gemini. Why do you make me feel this way? Like we're soulmates. Something's wrong with you, Gemini. That's what your person's going to be, how they're going to be viewing you. You got to be doing some some hocus pocus, making a witch's brew or something. Yeah. So they're going to view you as somebody that is not really serious about a relationship, but are giving off that impression. Yeah. They're going to see you as something very mysterious about you. Like something isn't right here about you. All right. How does this person feel about Gemini? We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're going to feel very excited and hopeful. Yeah, they're going to feel very excited, very hopeful, but at the same time, a bit overwhelmed with what to think. Like, why is this all happening? Why is this all happening? Maybe I need to kind of like really figure you out. Yeah. With the Seven of Wands, they're going to be a bit guarded, feel like they need to be guarded, but they're hopeful. They're like, it's a possibility, but I don't know. You know, those people that are saying like, it feels good, but I just don't know. It feels too good. All right, what is this person's intentions? We have the King of Wands in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Well, I don't think they plan to take it seriously. And the reason why I say they may not be planning to take this thing seriously, Gemini, is because they're just possibly a player. And you know how players are people that's inconsistent with giving genuine offers. They're the type of people I say, like, when they see a good thing, they don't even know what to do with it. So they're going to come across you and it's going to feel so good. And they're still going to be like, wow, I just don't know. I just don't know. How will this? I want to see why this King of Wands in the reverse energy for their intentions. Yeah, they're just with the Knight of Pentacles, they're just going to take their time. Not really, they're just not ready for anything serious. That's what I feel like. And I think it just freaks them out even more because of the connection being so strong. So what is the potential outcome between these two, Spirit? So we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Hangman. as well as the 10 of Wands. Um, it feels like one of those situations that maybe kind of off and on between you two. And you know what it feels like? One of those relationships that you guys know each other and it's been off and on and it leads to nowhere. Again, I'm saying again because some of you guys have already been with this person. So be careful with this energy because ultimately it's just going to be another cycle of that off and on thing if this is someone you're familiar with. And I feel for a lot of you guys, this is definitely someone that you're familiar with. And it's going to be an issue because of the burdens that this relationship brings of that off and on energy of that person stringing this thing along. Especially with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to be like one of those string along relationships. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords underneath the deck, it's because this person's intentions are not good. And because their intentions are not good, they perceive you as being manipulative. You know, the manipulative type, because they're wrong and they're toxic, they think you're going to be that way. And your intentions is not to be toxic or anything. It's because there's a strong soul contract. And for a lot of you Geminis, it's hard for you to shake this person. So here they come. They can't shake you either. They don't know why. And here we go with another cycle. And it ultimately will fail if you're not careful. But yeah, it feels like a past person coming back. This person could be a Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right. You know, this is one of those relationships that was supposed to come together this lifetime, but your person keeps sabotaging it because they just want to be so stubborn and not do right. One of those. So that's much appreciated for me to come in on a whim. So things going on with my channel, but everything looks clear and sounds clear over here. So y'all let me know if it's still giving you guys some trouble or some issues. Let me know. I want to thank you. All right. So what I did is I restarted my streaming software to see if it's going to act better. Like I kind of exited out and came back in because I did notice that the connection started to act a little wonky. So y'all let me know if it's still acting up. If it is, what I'll do is I'll try to restart my computer. But I think it's working okay now. It should be, hopefully. If it's still acting a little bad, let me know. I don't want to mess up Cancer's reading. How is it doing now, y'all? Naomi said it was acting up a little bit. Mess up Cancer's reading. Can y'all hear and see me okay? If you can, I just want to say happy birthday to all the Cancers. I hope all the Cancerians are enjoying their birthday season. And sorry about the connection messing up, guys. It's better now. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm going to continue the reading. Thank you, Nomi. You got to love technology, y'all. Y'all got to love technology. Okay, let's continue the reading, guys. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Nomi. Thank you. All right, let's do this. This is for all Cancerians. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's going to be coming towards Cancer in love and romance. We have gossip. So it says neighbor, small talk, grapevine. Okay. This is somebody that's going to be talking a lot about you. I'm not getting a negative vibe from the gossip card. I'm actually getting a positive vibe from the gossip card. Like telling good news to people about you when you guys meet. Give me some more on the gossip. We have the Empress in the reverse. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Hangman in the reverse. Okay, is this Cancer's person, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think whoever this person is that's coming towards you is going to see you as somebody that's kind of like focusing on yourself, focusing on your goals, open, I guess, to dating a little bit, but having a hard time like really fully investing in this. And so they may be like talking to other people. I'm getting to get advice about how to approach this. How will this person view Cancer? Yeah, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. That's what I'm saying. They're viewing you as somebody who is kind of breadcrumbing your way through this. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's how they're viewing you. And because of that, they're like, is it even worth it? What should I do? Does Cancer even really want me? They seem to be kind of like just focusing on just getting what they can get out of the relationship. I'm getting the shorter end of the stick, like getting advice from friends, family. It's like you're here, but you're not really fully invested. Something like that. They want more from you. They want you to be more generous, more present, more into them. Something like that. Okay. So how would this person feel about Cancer? Ten of Cups. Yeah, they like you a lot. Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands. So that's what I'm saying. This is somebody I feel like sees you as a great option. You're an Empress. They view you as an Empress, but because it's in the reverse, they view you as being someone that's kind of like to yourself. You don't really want to date, like you don't come across as somebody open to dating, and that kind of bothers this person. And it gives them sleepless nights, and that's why they're asking friends, family, talking about you, but not in a bad light. It's just like they're trying to figure out how to impress you. So what is this person's intentions with Cancer? The Emperor, see? The Emperor, the Seven of Swords. I guess they're going to pretend like they're fine and they're in control of the situation when really like they're faking it till they make it. I'm getting they're faking it till they make it, until they can see improvements, and until they can see improvements on your behalf of you willing to accept their offer. I feel like this is somebody that's going to hold back from committing from you. That's what they intend to do. Wait until they can get more confirmation from you. Now, notice you were showing up as the Empress. There is no gender in tarot, and they're showing up as the Emperor. So that confirms that this is definitely a soulmate connection. You guys are very well aligned. But I want to see, why is Cancer holding back, Spirit? Give me something on that. Two of Wands. You're just unsure. Why the Two of Wands? because you think this person may abandon you or do you wrong. Like you're scared, you're scared of rejection, or you're scared of like abandonment. It's like an abandonment wound you have going on here. So what is a potential outcome here with these two? The Tower, and the King of Cups in reverse. It's gonna lead to a breakup. Yeah, this person's gonna be coming to the conclusion that you're just not ready. You're not ready to accept their love, and it's gonna hurt their feelings, and they're gonna run off. Knight of Swords in reverse. They're gonna run. They're gonna run away. So if this is your story, it feels like somebody that is serious about you, Cancer, but how can someone be serious if you're not accepting their offer? They're like, I feel like I'm wasting my time here. I'm heavily pursuing, I'm showing up for Cancer, but Cancer is pushing me away. Give me some more of why Cancer is pushing this person away a little bit. Ten of Wands in the reverse. You feel like it's just too much. A lot of you guys are not ready for a relationship. It's going to be like too much on you, too much responsibility or too much stress. Yeah. See, you view relationships as too much right now. When this person shows up, you're not ready. Like I'm saying, a lot of you Cancers, if this is your story, you're going to be content with being single. And it's the deep issue is an abandonment wound that you haven't really fully healed from. Right. Yep. And so you're like unintentionally, subconsciously manifesting this lost opportunity because of your negative mindset. That's why I tell you guys be careful because thoughts become things. And if you think someone's going to leave you or abandon you, then it's kind of like you're manifesting it subconsciously to occur. And that's kind of what's going to happen ultimately. But it's clear this person is serious and you're just like, you're going to kind of push them away. And it's so unfortunate. I hate that for you, Cancer, because this seems like a good person. Your person could be a lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini. That's the main ones. That's the main ones. Not a lot of earth, not a little bit of earth, but not a lot of earth. All right. Oh, and Pisces. I got two Pisces. All right. Next, we got Leo. Mighty, mighty Leo. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if that resonates, Cancer. Any mighty, mighty Leos in the room? Nomi's here. Waiting for the Leo read. Okay. Hey, Shay. Leo babe's still here. All right, let's do this, Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Leo in love and romance? Next in love. Look at this. True love. It says pure love and honest connection. So this is somebody that's going to be honest and real and true and have good, pure intentions. Like their love and emotions and intentions are pure. This is not like one of those toxic people, manipulative people, nothing like that. This feels like someone who is really coming with a genuine offer, okay? Give me some more about this true love. Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and Five of Cups. It feels like this is somebody that wants to take their time because they don't want things to go bad between you two. I think this is somebody that has been disappointed in the past and they don't want that to happen in any future relationship. So with this Page of Wands energy as explaining this true love, they're going to be one of those very slow movers, I feel. Very slow mover. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Yeah. See, they want an equal give and take. They want a fair, responsible relationship, one that's going to be generous. It feels like someone that is just a good overall partner, like a healthy partner, and they just want to make sure they don't attract someone toxic. Tell me about this Five of Cups. Yeah, they don't know if you're going to abandon them or disappoint them like someone has done them in the past. So they're like, I got to take my time. I got to take my time. I got to make sure that Leo's not going to hurt me. And I have to make sure that Leo is going to do right by me. So let's just take our time. This person could be younger than you, or they can just be somebody that um, just needs a lot of patience. I'm getting because they don't want to be hurt. How will this person view Leo? Two of Cups. Look at that. Lovely. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. They're going with the Two of Cups as how they view you as somebody they can definitely have a potential relationship with. They just have to first get out of their head and they have to be able to trust that if they give you a love offer, you won't reject them. So they view you as somebody that's potentially someone they can be in a relationship with. Yeah. They just need to know first. All right. How will they feel about Leo? We have Judgment, Chariot in reverse, and Ten of Pentacles. I mean, they're going to feel very sure about you as someone that is a good investment that they want the full enchilada with. But with the Chariot in reverse, they got like that's going to be the blockage. They need more time to know if it's really worth going the full enchilada with you. In other words, again, they're a slow mover. And I think that's healthy. You know, relationships shouldn't be fast because I think you too, Leo, would agree. You need to know who you're getting involved with here. It feels definitely like new for sure. All right. What is this person's intentions with Leo? Queen of Wands. Love it. And then King of Wands. Look at that in reverse. Okay. Definitely soul connection. Now the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are very passionate couple. Very fiery, very much they can bump heads. I think both of you guys are going to be very high strong and very opinionated, maybe kind of stubborn. You may, if you guys are not careful, um, especially with this Tower in the reverse, I'm getting like you guys may have moments where it gets real hot heavy and then it starts to slow up, then it starts building up again, momentum, and then it's like, oh, kind of like one of those relationships where you guys are going to be really desiring or feeling each other, but at the same time you're going to be like, okay, no, we need to slow down. Yeah, because both of you guys, I think their intentions is to not have issues like they've had in the past. So they just need a clear mind. This definitely feels like somebody who's an air sign. I'm definitely getting a lot of air energy, or you may have a lot of air in your chart. This is someone that's very analytical, like they think it through before they just take action, but they also have this fiery passion for you. So yeah, they want to just be sure. And it feels almost like you guys mirror each other. So you may notice this person has a very like a similar story. Yeah, but they're going to definitely with the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is not somebody that's going to move fast. Even though they want to go fast, definitely not. Getting a slow. Keep emphasizing that. All right. So what is the potential outcome between these two? What would this look like in the long run, Spirit? We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the Ten of Wands. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Like I said, it's going to be possibly a lot of drama between you two. But it seems like over time you guys will possibly figure it out how to work together. Because I'm getting both parties having a lot of opinions, or you guys have clashing thoughts, opinions, but it's going to be hard. Like, you know what I'm getting, like a rocky road, but somehow you guys figure out how to work it out together if you want to. Yeah, a lot of fighting and arguing, stubborn energy, like I say. But it feels almost like it just takes time to learn each other. Yeah. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, you're going to have those moments in the relationship where it's going to really feel like, dang, should I stay or should I go? But something's going to always keep you guys possibly here together. That's what it feels like. Yeah. Success, victory, Six of Wands. I see it. This is your true love. For a lot of y'all, this is your person. Definitely, for sure. Now, listen, this is not everybody's reading. Let me say that. But for those that are serious about dating and you're very serious about finding your person, I will definitely tell you right now that it's a strong possibility that this is your reading. Okay. It could be a fire sign, an air sign, fire, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting Cancer. And that's the main energy there. Also Scorpio. Okay. Now, again, not everybody's reading. Good luck to y'all, Leos. Don't be ready to kill this person. You guys are actually a good couple, but you're going to have to learn each other along the way. I say get you some marital counseling, and then invite me to the wedding. Oh man. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are just now coming to the live, you will probably have a little bit of trouble of rewinding the tape all the way to the beginning. We had some technical difficulties around the Cancerian read. So Aries to, I think, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, you may not be able to see your reading right now because what happened was we had a glitch and I had to go out. But as soon as the video finishes live streaming, those parts of the readings will come up, but unfortunately, the tape will not let you go back and rewind to look at those readings. Unfortunately, whenever that happens and I close my live stream, let me know. Let me know if you guys can see it. I'm sure you can. This has happened in the past and it's so annoying, but we were having people were being booted out by YouTube. My video was freezing up a little bit. And once I closed out and closed everything down and opened it back up, I think everything is coming through fine. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. That's right, Nomi. Y'all, you better tell your friends, tell your Leo buddies, turn down that fire, Leo. This is your person now. I'm trying to tell you something. Some of y'all gonna ruin this because y'all get so angry. Don't ruin a good thing. Marital counseling. And then, like I say, invite me to the wedding. Invite me to the wedding. Leo Babe says definitely sending an invite to Mika to the wedding. I heard that. All right, let's do the Virgo read. Virgo, Virgo. Okay. We got Debbie here representing for Team Virgo. We got NY Greek in the building. Going ham in the comments for Team Virgo. And big shout out, speaking of Team Virgo, thank you guys so much for those that contributed to the channel, including NY Greek. And we have Aqua Vibes, who was an Aqua, who contributed tonight to tonight's read. So thank you both again so much for your contribution, sending those live chat donations. I appreciate you so much. Horror Babe Jada, hey. Horror Babe Jada says, so sweet. What'd you say? You said, Gemini here. I love your reads. Everything about Gemini dealing with a Sag has been true, unfortunately. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through that, boo. So sorry. All right, let's keep going, y'all. We got to do Virgo now. And NY Greek is saying, hey, we here. Okay, okay. Nah, he's just showing some love. All right, let's do this, y'all. Virgo. Okay, Spirit, tell me about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's going to be coming towards Virgo in love and romance. Who is this person? Oops. All right. So we have past love. It says in the past, past lover. Now, before you click off Virgo, this doesn't necessarily mean that it was someone you had a past relationship this lifetime. This could be somebody from a previous life cycle or a lifetime. And for some of you guys, it is a past person. So let's see what that's about. Don't click off yet. All right. Tell me about this past love energy. Tell me a little bit about this past love energy, Spirit. We have Temperance, Empress in the reverse, and Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So this is somebody that you're definitely familiar with. They just needed more time to kind of figure out if they wanted to come towards you or not. And after all this time has passed, they're realizing like, yeah, Hierophant, you're somebody I want to settle down with. This could have been somebody that was a player or inconsistent in and out of your life, not taking this relationship seriously, but they want to now. So why is this person coming back now? Um, with the King of Swords, like they've become more wise about what they want with you. Yeah. They realize that you're definitely worth the investment. Like they want to pick up where they left off and definitely build something here with you. So that's who you can be expecting coming towards you. All right. So what is this? How does this person view Virgo? Eight of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Cups, and Knight of Wands. This is somebody that feels like you don't want to talk to them. They feel like you're kind of in your energy of exploring your options with other people. That's why you left. And their biggest fear is that you're in another relationship or dating someone else. So it's kind of like that's kind of how they view you, as somebody that's dating around or seeing someone else. And it's kind of making this person, I'm getting a bit jealous. And it's giving them some really negative thoughts. Like, what the heck is going on? Why isn't Virgo with me? Who is Virgo talking to? Like, it feels like the energy of they're so used to you always being there, you always supporting them, being there for them. Um, you've never really acted like this. So they're trying to understand, like, why are you acting so different now? You're acting so different, so you got to be in another relationship. You got to be, playing the field, dating people or something. That's why you walked away. I already know that's why you walked away. Yeah. That's why you ran away from this connection, because you probably have someone else you're entertaining. Now, this may not necessarily be the case for you, Virgo. As a collective Virgo, not everybody, all of you guys are dating. Some of you guys are. But in this person, they view you as somebody who is. This is that single bachelor, bachelorette that definitely could be exploring their options. And they don't like that. It's kind of triggering this person, because you pulled your energy away, like Debbie's saying here, and they're like concerned, like, what's going on? Something's weird about you. Like, it's got to be something going on here. And it's making this person want you even more. So, what is this person's intentions? The Lovers in the reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the King of Wands in the reverse. I mean, they don't intend to commit, they just want control of the situation again. And they want you to be that person to always be there for them. I'm getting a lot of you Virgos were very kind, very supportive, very generous. So whatever you were doing for this person, that's what they miss about you. They don't necessarily want a relationship. They're just coming towards you because it feels like a stingy energy or a possessive energy. They don't want you to be with anyone else. That's what their intentions. So, I mean, that's their feelings. I'm sorry, y'all. That's their feelings. So what is their intentions going to be? Eight of Swords in the reverse, Two of Cups. Okay. Why the Two of Cups? Okay. Yeah, it feels like in order for them to get out of this mental chaos, because right now this person's going a little crazy in their mind. I'm getting someone going like, oh, what if Virgo's doing this? What if Virgo's, what if Virgo, they're mentally in chaos, mental chaos. So in order to get out of this, they intend to offer a relationship or want to amend things with you or still be connected to you in some type of way. I'm just getting like a reconciliation energy, but they're also very stressed about doing this. So for some of you guys, this person will actually reach out to you, or they'll do something to get your attention at the least. Okay. What is the potential outcome between these two, Spirit? We have the Strength. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And then we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So it's just not going to work out. Like, it's like trying to force a circle into a square. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to force a relationship that's not going to work. And a lot of you guys, this is not your first rodeo with this person. So say if you guys were to get back together and you were to let this person back, it's going to be hard for you guys to trust each other, especially your person. I think they're not going to trust you, and you may not trust them. It can be both or one or the other. And that's what's going to mess it up. Like lack of trust, lack of trust. They're going to try, but it's not going to work. And then ultimately this person will flake out, meaning run from the connection or get scared, or you will, something like that. Yeah. With the moon here, just too many fears and insecurities and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Is there anything else that Virgo needs to know about this person's intentions? Yeah, like they're going to just play a lot of mental games to get you stuck. I don't think this person really wants a relationship, to be honest, Virgo. I'm going to be honest. But if I were you, I would definitely consider all that. Of whatever you've been through before, they haven't changed, whatever that means for you. If this sounds like you know who this person is, then this is your reading and you already know they're not changing one bit of who they are. Yeah. Could be a Sagittarius, a Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Capricorn. That's what I have. All right. We got Libra next. Any Libras? Sorry, Virgo, no new love coming through yet. It just may not be divine timing for your relationship quite yet, but your past person is definitely trying to still contact you, I guess. You're welcome. You're very welcome, y'all. Any Libras in the room? Libra, Libra. Thank you again, NY Greek and Aqua Vibes, for supporting the channel this evening. Much love to y'all. As you guys know, I'm just now getting into town from my trip. I'm exhausted. If y'all want to see pictures of me at the Essence Festival, it's on the community tab page. Thank you guys for your kind words. Those of you that gave me some positive words. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I had a great time. I had a really good time. So I wanted to share. I promised you guys I would share with you guys. So there it is. Okay, let's do Libra. Robin says she's a Libra, Scorpio cusp. Love the way you read. Your voice is so calming. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I get that a lot. You know, the funny thing is, even people in real life, they say, you have such a beautiful voice. Do you sing? And I'm like, no, I don't sing. I wish I did. I really wish I can sing. But I can do some mad karaoke out of tune, though. I can be an American Idol in my shower and in my car. You know, in my head, I can sing. Oh, all right, let's do this, Libra. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's going to be coming towards Libra in love and romance. Who is this person? Okay, there it is. Somebody that's mature, a mature masculine. There's no gender in tarot, but this person's going to be exuding a lot of masculine energy and they're going to be mature. For a lot of you guys, this person could be literally older than you or just actually mature in how they carry themselves or conduct themselves. Okay. All right. Tell me more about this mature male. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Um, this is somebody who is typically a very mature, kind, generous person, but I'm getting the energy of someone that is not being fulfilled with being alone. I think this is someone who has built up a sense of security and stability in their life. And they've kind of delayed having a relationship or some type of connection in their life. And it could just have to do with a lot of like them just focusing more on their money or their stability. You'll know this is your reading because that has been the primary focus in their life up until now. Okay. And then they meet you and they're like, okay, so I'm willing to give this relationship thing a try. Okay. So how will this person view Libra? So we have King of Swords in the reverse, King of Wands, and the Hermit. They're going to look at you as somebody that's not sure about what you want. They're going to see you as somebody that says you want to have a new beginning in love and have a new relationship and all that. But underneath the surface, this person is going to be reading you. Look at this guy's face. They're going to be looking at you like, yeah, yeah, right. I don't think you really want that. So they're going to view you as somebody that's going to spend a lot of time trying to study them, get to know them, and that also is going to make them feel like you just may not be ready. Okay? I'm getting from this person like an emperor energy, and you're coming across to them as a page. So they're looking at you as someone that's not quite at the same level of seriousness. They do see the attraction. They do see that you're attracted to them and you're dating them and getting to know them, but they're going to read you as somebody that may not necessarily be sure about them. Does that make sense? All right. So what is this person's feelings for Libra? 7 of Cups. See, they don't know. 4 of Wands. Yeah, they're not sure if you're ready to settle down. And then the 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're like, listen, like this feels like the energy of someone that's all in. You're either all in with me or all out. Remember, this is a very mature person. So they're ready. They're like, I'm ready. I'm not wasting any time. Like, come on, Libra, stop going back and forth. Libra, you're a sign that typically does that. And I just thought about what sign I'm reading, but that makes sense to Libra. Sometimes you guys have to really figure it out. And this person's like, what is there to figure out here? Like, so because you're confused, you're going to confuse them. They're like, I don't know if you are really ready or are you playing games with me? Are you going to break my heart? Like, what's the deal with you? That's how they're going to feel. So this is someone who needs reassurance. They need to know that you're serious about them. They need to see your actions matching your words, things you say. They just need that reassurance. There needs to be no room for them to assume that you're really not ready. And also the consistency. They don't want that wishy-washy. They don't want that. So what is this person's intentions with Libra? 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Swords. And the King of Cups in the reverse. So they intend to hold back offering you anything and look out for themselves first and not get emotionally too invested until they know for sure what you're doing here. Because their biggest issue is you're going to hurt them or betray them or manipulate them, or like they're picking up your energy as wishy-washy or manipulative. Like what's going on here? That's kind of how they view it. So what's the potential outcome between these two? And that may not be the case, Libra. You're just probably still not 100% ready when this person shows up, and you just want to move at a slower pace than they do. And some people are like that. Some people show up and they're like, okay, I'm ready. Let's date for a month or two. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready for you to be my girlfriend or my boyfriend. And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I need more time to figure this out. And they're like, what? Okay, so what is the potential outcome between these two, Spirit? 2 of Wands, Queen of Swords in the reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles. It's not going to work out between you two because too indecisive. You're too, like, they're going to view you, or this person is going to be indecisive. One of you guys are going to flake out and abandon the other person. Tell me about this 5 of Pentacles. Who is that? I think that's you. Mm-hmm. See, they're getting hot and cold. They're getting inconsistent. They're getting fickle with you. They're getting real fickle energy here. Now, to you, it may not be that way, but that's how they're receiving it. And that's what's going to turn this really mature person away. Because they're pursuing you, but it's not being received well. This is to feel like a masculine. I don't it doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man, but they're ready, they're pursuing, and then you're like not open to it. And it's all happening because they don't feel that cooperation, that effort, that team effort. Like I'm giving you all this and they feel kind of breadcrumb by you or something, or like you're fickle. This person could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. Mostly earth here. Mostly earth sign here. Okay. Let me know if it resonates. Okay. Next, we got Scorpio. Nikki wants to know about the rewind. So if you wanted to see Aries, Taurus, or Gemini, we had a little technical difficulty before we got to the Cancerian read. So I had to close out my software program, Nikki, and reopen it. So unfortunately, those portions of the reading, they're there, but because I closed out my software because we were having technical difficulty, you won't be able to review those readings until after we close out this live stream, but it'll be back if you want to check back the readings a little later. But you're welcome to hang out with me and look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So sorry about that technical difficulty, but that's kind of what happened. And so it'll be there though. It'll be there. All right, Scorpio, let's do this. Don't forget, y'all, to like the video if you haven't done so already. Thank you all so much for being here on this random live stream. Sometimes I don't get a good turnout on this type of reading. I don't know why. I figure a lot of my viewers are single and they want to know, hey, am I getting somebody coming towards me or not? You know? But unfortunately, a lot of times I don't get a lot of people watching the who's coming towards your read. But for my singles that want to know, here we are. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know your thoughts. Let's do it, Scorpio. Hey, Jewel. How you doing? Okay. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Scorpio in love and romance? All right, Scorpio, we got the past lover card. Virgo got this same card as well. And this past lover card, before you click off, doesn't necessarily have to mean a past person in this lifetime. It could be somebody from a past life, like a twin flame or something like that. But the card does say past love, in the past, or past lover. Let's clarify to see who this past love is. Some more detail. Ten of Wands. Strength. And the Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So yeah, this feels like somebody that you're familiar with in this lifetime. Just kind of similar to that Virgo read. And the reason why this person is showing up, it's coming towards you, is because they really feel stressed. I'm getting someone that feels very stressed about coming towards you. This is someone that's been keeping a lot of tabs on you. And the more and more they watch you from a distance, I'm getting stalking you, looking at your socials, asking people about you. It kind of intimidates this person. And they've been working on building the courage to come towards you. But this is someone that you're familiar with that really wants you. Okay, let me see. How does this person view Scorpio when they come towards Scorpio? Oh, the Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. They feel like you're trying to get over them. They feel like you don't really want this with them. They feel kind of almost rejected. They're hoping that you can change your mind though, but they're kind of convinced that you really want to focus on yourself, focus on your own goals, and not really focus on them anymore. And that kind of bothers this person. And it makes them very stressed. What is this person's feelings for Scorpio? King of Wands in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. All right. They're feeling like unsure about you, which is why this person may have been someone that was in and out and never really consistent. I'm getting a player or someone who is always in and out of the relationship or inconsistent, something like that. Definitely not honest, like someone that can be quite sneaky when it comes to what their intentions were with you. This feels like the energy of someone who has hot and cold energy. They feel a lot of passion towards you, but once you start holding this person accountable for the lies or not contributing their part of the relationship, this is when they leave. When you really get into them not being the fair partner. They don't like that. Yeah. When you talk about them being more caring, more loving, more emotionally mature, more consistent, all of those things, they kind of run. What is this person's intentions with Scorpio when they return? Four of Wands in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Two of Cups. They want a relationship, but I'm going to tell you right now, this person hasn't changed. They just want to not lose you. With the Four of Wands in reverse, this feels like a relationship that's not built on a solid foundation, but they do see you as somebody that they can have a stable relationship with. They see the potential in this. But the problem with this person's behavior and the way they show up in relationships is not healthy. Yeah, they're kind of like a runner or someone very immature, like someone they may have temper tantrums or they just don't like to be told when they're in the wrong. What's the potential outcome here? Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords in the reverse, and Queen of Wands. I think you're going to ultimately decide to remain single and go towards something better. I don't think you really want to deal with this person. You don't trust them. No matter how much you try to make this work, I'm getting you've tried so much only to find out like it just never works. And you feel like if you were to be with this person, it's going to go nowhere with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And for some of you guys, if you do give this person a chance, you'll notice that this person does the same thing and it goes nowhere. Could be dealing with a Leo, an Aries, um, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's the main energy there. So fire and water is the main energy. All right. Let me know if it resonates. We got Sagittarius next. Hey, Bree. Bree in the building, representing for Team Saggy Waggy. Well, I'll tell y'all on this live, usually when I do the person coming towards you, you know, the dreaded exes want to pop up. So it's nice in this reading today. We've been getting a mixture of energies. It's been some new people pop up, which is nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who's the person coming towards Sagittarius in love and romance? Look at this, Saggy. True love. Someone else got this card. I can't remember who it was. Out of this deck here, a lot of repetitive oracles. But true love is a great card. Oh, I know who got this card. It was Leo. So some of you guys could be connecting to a Leo, maybe. It says pure love, honest connection. Okay, honest connection, pure love. Let's clarify it. Let's clarify it. Who is this true love coming towards Sagittarius, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles. No, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Excuse me, y'all. Page of Cups in the reverse. And Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. This is someone who's going to kind of hold back from you, because I think this is somebody that is not so confident that you're going to accept their love. I'm getting someone that's a bit worried of that you're not going to be a fair cooperative partner. So this is the energy of somebody that's kind of like, we'll see. We'll see. They haven't had much success with people in the past, but what they're offering is true love. They're offering true love, but when they kind of view the relationship, they're like, I don't know if I want to give my all to Sagittarius quite yet. I have to see what they're up to. How do they view Sagittarius? Give me the rundown on that. Nine of Pentacles. See, that's what it is. Okay. Five of Swords and Three of Wands in the reverse. Okay. You know what it feels like to me, Sagittarius? It feels like they're viewing you as someone who wants to be single, because you may have went through something really bad in your past, like with maybe a toxic relationship of some sort. And for them, they don't want to rush this because they don't want you to run away. They don't want to lose you, but at the same time, they want to make sure you want it to. So they're viewing you as someone who's probably just wanted to be single. I'm going to just say that. Okay. And ready to just try to heal and move on from what you're dealing with in your past. All right. What is this person's intentions towards Sagittarius? Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Six of Cups in the reverse. They're not sure if you're over your ex or not. Yeah, they feel like you still have a lot of trauma built up. And I think this person feels that way. Almost like you possibly still want to be with your ex or something. Why do they feel that way with Sagittarius? Because they feel like you don't trust them. Like you're giving off a guarded energy. Like, I don't trust you, bruh. I don't know you like that, bruh. You know, that kind of thing, you know? And you're also very cautious with who you let into your energy or who you entertain. You just give off an aura of someone that's very like guarded and standoffish and scared and timid. And they're like, well, dang, maybe this Sagittarius doesn't even really want a relationship. Maybe they're not even over their ex. Maybe they want to be with their ex or something. Okay. So what is this person's intentions towards Sagittarius then after that? Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Cups in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Despite all this, this is someone that doesn't give up easy. They still want to kind of work on building your confidence to let you know, like, I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to leave you out in the cold. I'm not going to abandon you. I'm not going to hurt you like this other person did. Like, I'm serious about you. Like, this person may be a great communicator, a great reassurer. They may contact you frequently. They want to give you reassurance. Yeah, that they're not playing games about you, but it's almost like a chasing thing, like this person trying to chase you and you're kind of running from it. So be careful with that because this person's intention is pure. It's not, they're not playing games with you. What's the potential outcome between these two after all is said and done? What's the potential outcome here? Temperance, Four of Cups in the reverse, and the Tower in the reverse. Ugh. Sagittarius, you're thinking so negatively about this person and you assume that they're going to do the same thing your past person did and it's going to ruin this relationship. You're going to have another cycle of this person disappointing you. This is not the same person from your past. This is a new person, but it's going to feel that way. Because it becomes too much for you or too much for this person to deal with this. So one of you guys are going to just definitely, yeah, I'm getting like this person playing the field or seeing other people, something like that. So if you had an ex who was a cheater or left or had other options or something, this person is giving you a true offer and they still feel a sense of rejection. And so they're either going to just kind of leave to date someone else, cheat, or like say, forget this. So that, does that make sense? So it's going to take, it's really going to take you, Sagittarius, to give this person a chance. But think about this. There's only so much patience this person can have, and that's what it's about. Like, this person is really going to give it their all, but then they're going to still feel rejected by you because you're not giving off the aura that you're ready. And they're like, they're trying, but you're just pushing them back. Why is Sagittarius pushing this person back so much? Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You just really want to like focus on yourself. I'm also getting a lot of you guys don't trust it. You don't believe this person is coming in with pure intentions. Yeah, you don't trust it. Two of Cups in reverse. You feel like this is not going to work. And like I told another sign this evening, thoughts become things. So if you're thinking negatively, you're going to manifest it. And this is almost a spiritual test you guys are going to miss out on if you're not careful. So please be careful with that, okay? Energy could be connecting to a lot of fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Fire, water. I got Leo. I did say fire already. So mostly fire, fire and water. Yeah, fire and water is most of the energy here. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. For those that's trying to date, but you know you're not really ready for a relationship and you meet somebody who is, and it's goes south. All right, next we got Capricorn. For those just now joining the live, I apologize about Aries, Taurus, and Gemini not being able to see it on this live. We had a technical difficulty. So Lisa's correct. After the live ends, you will be able to view those readings. So thank you guys so much for your patience. But it's still there. It was recorded. It's just going to take a while for YouTube to process it since we had to I had to close out my streaming software to get that glitch that was going on at that time. So there we are. But it's there. Capricorn's next. Hang in there, Saggy. Hang in there. All right, we got Capricorn next. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who's the person coming towards Capricorn in love and romance? Ooh, we got gifts. It says surprise, presents, openings. Okay. So it looks like somebody that is very generous, okay? And they want to take you on a date. I'm getting someone who maybe love language is to give gifts, romance you, wine and dine you, date you. But this is not somebody that wants a relationship. Look at this. It says open relationship, no commitment, casual openness. Okay. So the person coming towards you, they're just going to want to be there for a fun time, not a long time. So they will wine and dine you. They'll date you. They'll have fun with you, but I'm not getting anything serious with this person. Okay. So don't let the gifts fool you. Don't let the whining and dining, the flattery, all that. They're not ready for a relationship. For some of them, if they are in a relationship, um, they either could be in an open relationship or have a third party. You can be the third party, okay? Where it's like, I don't want to commit to you because I'm already in one, something like that. Tell me more about this person coming towards Capricorn with this gifts and open relationship spirit. King of Wands, yeah, player. King of Wands in the reverse. King of Swords, yep, 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 yep. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, no commitment. Yeah, this is somebody who's very skilled at being a player, you know? That's what I'm getting. Big player energy here. Why the King of Wands in reverse? Um, I like the fact that this person, for some of you guys, will be open and honest about their intentions. I'm getting that as well with this open relationship. Like they're going to open up to you about this or disclose they don't want anything. So I love the ones that are going to be very responsible with the Knight of Pentacles about telling you this is what it is. Like, I don't want anything serious, but we can hang out, we can date. And some of you guys, what I'm getting is it's going to just be one of those relationships that are going to be very stagnant and not go nowhere. And eventually you'll figure it out. But it's not going anywhere fast. And this person's not going to even offer you a relationship. So you'll know this is your reading because within a few months, you'll start noticing that you guys stay at the dating phase forever. It never leads to anything more than that. Right? How does this person view Capricorn? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Wands, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so makes sense to me. They view you as somebody who doesn't even really want a relationship anyway. I think a lot of you guys are kind of focusing on your goals, yourself. So when they show up and they start hitting on you, like you'll be in a space too of they view you as somebody who is leading them on. So they're viewing you as somebody who's also not quite sure about them anyway. So they're like, well, what's the point? I don't feel like Capricorn wants me anyway, either way. So let's just have fun. Let's hang out. But I don't want anything. That's the way they view it. Okay. How do they feel about Capricorn? What's their feelings for Capricorn, this person? Ten of Swords in the reverse, Three of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you already know this person. This could be somebody that wants to reconcile with you. A lot of you, I'm getting a lot of y'all, this is a reconciliation energy. And they've been a player. You've seen them cheat. You see them being in and out. Y'all know who this is. And they're coming back because they don't want to lose you. They want to pick up where you guys left off, but they don't really want to commit. Yeah, they still have feelings for you, but um, they're also coming back too because they don't like the other options that they have. So it feels like I don't really like the other people I have. You're the better choice. You're the more responsible choice, the one that I can see myself. If I had to settle down, you would be that. So this gifts card feels like a big love bombing energy for a lot of you guys to get you back hooked in, but only to not fully commit. Okay. So it's a good warning message for some of you guys that want to know, like when this past person pops up, is it safe? No. This person is going to play games with you. Okay. What is this person's intentions with Capricorn? Moon in the reverse, Tower in the reverse, and Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, there we go. This is someone who's trying to let go of, like, let's make amends with the drama from the past. Let's let go of whatever we went through. Let's give this another shot. That's my intentions. But to be honest with you guys, they still need more time to work through those issues. This is not like an overnight thing, especially with the Tower in reverse. The issue is this person hasn't changed. So whatever issues you've had in the past, the cheating, the lying, the deception, the manipulation, the whatever that they do, string along energy, they're going to keep doing this. The only reason why they're coming back is because they want to try to get on good terms with you and they're not satisfied with the other options that they have. So that's why it says open relationship. Like this person could be in a whole nother relationship back with you and they're keeping that other person. You see how they're looking in the horizon? So this is like your person looking off to make sure their other person doesn't see them holding your hand. Like what? Okay, what's the outcome between these two, spirit? No, King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. What's this High Priestess in reverse? Okay. So this person secretly plans to ghost you or abandon you eventually because they're emotionally unavailable, insecure. Their love is not in this relationship. It feels kind of like a selfish reason why they're coming back. It's kind of like they just need somewhere to go or someone to be with. It doesn't feel good. I don't like the energy. And I think it has a lot to do with them just being in their head. It's going to drive them crazy. And then they don't see the whole situation also from a fair and clear standpoint. They kind of view it through their own lens and their own agendas and thoughts and stuff. And it's really skewed and wrong and weird. I don't know how to describe what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of downloads of just manipulation, someone just like scheming and plotting. Like I feel like they're always plotting and scheming, somebody like that. They're always like trying to, it's like somebody is trying to play chess. They're like two steps ahead trying to figure out the next move. But they're not revealing what they're going to do until it hits you, like boom, somebody like that. Again, this is not everybody's reading. Yeah. So justice in reverse. This person doesn't have the best intentions. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Sorry for the bad message, Capricorn, but that's what's coming through. I don't feel like you guys have anybody new coming through anytime really, really soon. It may just be a bunch of like fizzled out relationships if you're actively dating. But this is someone for a lot of you guys that decide to give this person another chance. It's not going to work. And for those of you that have not healed from this past cycle, you're going to get another person coming through that's going to feel like your ex. So it can be either or. Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's the main energies there. Could be anybody though, Capricorn. And remember, these are general readings, y'all. All right, we got Aquarius next. Don't forget, y'all, to like the video. Show your girls some support and love. I would appreciate it. Sorry about Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. We'll have those up for you after we close the live. So thank you guys for your patience and understanding. Sorry about that, guys. Big shout out to our mods this evening. Lisa holding it down all the way through. T Rose came on earlier. And thank all of you for coming to the live. Don't forget, your girl does offer personal readings on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. As stated, these are general readings, so this is the energy of the collective I'm picking up. Doesn't mean that it's your story. Keep in mind, all of you guys are out here actively dating, looking for people. And so these are people who are actually maybe open to dating and meeting people, or have a desire to want to attract love or manifest love. This is for those people so they know who's coming toward them. But if you're in a healthy, loving, committed relationship and you're not looking for someone to come towards you, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about usually single people. So keep that in mind as well. All right, let's do this, Aquarius. You're next. And like Lisa said, for those that missed out the beginning of the live, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, I will have those portions timestamped so you guys can watch the replay. So sorry about that, guys. All right, let's do this. Aquarius. Any Aquarius is in here. Where the Aqua's at? Y'all sleep? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's connected to Aquarius in love and romance. Who will that be? Okay. We have control. It says releasing, taking back power, kinky in the bedroom. It feels like a very controlling energy, like someone who likes to be in control. Okay. Get some more on that. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Swords. This feels like somebody from your past. I'm getting this person feels like you're out of control and they feel like they can't control you. But when does anybody control an Aquarius? That's what I want to know. And so now they're feeling kind of like abandoned by you, left out in the cold, very confused with this Five of Swords energy about how to get you back. This is somebody who definitely wants to message you and tell you how much they miss you, how they want to be with you. But understand, when we say control, it feels like somebody that wants to get control of the situation. Get you, like, I'm getting like a possessive energy. They look at you as like their property. They don't want anyone else to have you if they can't have you. How does this person view Aquarius? Temperance in the reverse. Nine of Wands. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This feels like the energy of them viewing you as someone who is tired of their crap and you're just deciding to move on. Yeah, trying to move on and recover from what this person may have done to you. I think this person knows that you're a very intellectual sign, meaning you're a person that typically gets in your head and maybe be an overthinker or always consider them or consider the situation. But this feels like the energy of you trying your best to fight the urge to pursue this person. And they view you as somebody that's fighting a battle, almost playing a game with them, but you're not really playing a game. Almost like with this relationship just crumbling down with the Four of Wands. They feel like you don't even feel like there's hope here for this to be sustainable or real or work. You're losing your patience with it. All right, so how does this person feel about Aquarius? Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Fool, and the Ace of Pentacles. This person wants to give you another, this person wants to offer you another opportunity with them. They're like, I'm tired of playing games. Okay, yeah, I may have tried to manipulate you, Aquarius, get you to stay under my control and my mind games. But listen, I don't want to be manipulative anymore. They're realizing what they lost, I'm getting. And they want to come correct with the Ace of Pentacles. Very solid new beginning offer. I think they've been thinking about this for a long time, especially with the Six of Swords here. And realizing very quickly, like, in order to make this right, this person feels like they got to make peace with you first. And they just got to do, like, they just got to do it. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. This is someone that doesn't know what they want, though. Like, I'm getting this is someone that really likes to enjoy their singlehood, but they also don't want to miss out on a connection with you. It feels like the energy of like you being the right person, but wrong time. Because they're still kind of showing up in this Knight of Wands, King of Wands energy. They kind of like to still be like running all over the place and do their thing. But at the same time, they like you a lot. So it's a hard decision, which is why there may have been a lot of time that has passed between you guys talking. They had to really make a choice. So what are they choosing in their feelings here? They need to know that you want them. And once they know you want them, then they will want you. If they don't know you want them, then they don't want you. Does that make sense? They want you to pursue them. They want you to see? They want you to be all up under their control. Once they know they have control over you and they know that you like them, then they can get back control. Does that make sense? If you don't really show you care, then they know that you're out of control. That's the way they view it. I know that seems weird, but that's how this person thinks. Okay. Okay. Come on, Spirit. So, Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person's intentions. The World in the reverse, Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands in the reverse. They intend to continue to keep you in their energy, but they don't know where this is going. So again, they need you for reassurance. They need your reassurance to know that it's going to work out. But they don't know. They're confused with the King of Swords in reverse. This is someone that just doesn't know. They don't have the clarity of where you stand. So until they know where you stand, it gives me the energy of that I can't really be sure. They think very irrationally. and they start panicking, and then that's where they start being this player or in and out. So this is someone that lacks a lot of confidence, and they have a lot of insecurities and fears. And so what happens is when they don't feel that they have you on lock and they don't have you controlled, that's when they start acting crazy. And that's because they don't want their feelings hurt if you were to leave them. What is the potential outcome between these two, y'all? This is a mess. Page of Wands in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Ultimately, you guys are not going to communicate because this person is running in fear. See, they're waiting for you to say something and you're not going to say anything to this person. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to walk away. See, you're walking away and this person's waiting on you and you never show up. That's what I'm getting. Or if this person does reach out, you're not responding, or you're blocking them, or you're ignoring them. Yep. That's a star. That's who's doing it. You're not doing this. So then at that point, with the star to the Six of Wands, like, I need your attention, Aquarius. That's what I've been saying this whole reading. And you see what I'm saying? They want your attention. You're the untouchable dream. You are very important. And they're not understanding why you're not chasing them. So then sounds like a personal problem to me. Sounds like a personal problem to me. Yeah. And it feels like another failed attempt. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I don't think this is going to work out anyway. If you guys were to get back together, Aquarius, you know what's going to happen? This person and you will have a repeated cycle, meaning whatever you went through with them before, it's going to happen again. So if you want to get confirmation that walking away was the best choice, there you go. Could be connecting to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's the main energies there. Okay. Last but not least, we've got Pisces. And as Lisa has stated in the chat to Astro Girl and all those that's just now joining the live, we had a technical difficulty in the beginning of the live stream. So Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, the reading will be available to you after the live ends. So thank you for your patience. It's recorded. It's just not showing up right now. Okay. So just keep checking back later once the YouTube video finishes processing. It's going to take about 20 minutes after the live ends for the video to process. Okay. All right, let's do this. Geneva says, yes, I didn't want anything to do with him. Yes, it's a repeat. See, that's what I'm saying. Aquarius, there you go. Got somebody testifying. It's just a waste of time. Let's do this, Pisces. Don't forget, y'all, before you go today, to like the video, show your girl some love. And thank you again so much for coming to this random live and your support. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to take what flipped over, Pisces. But for the person coming towards you in love, Pisces, we have blonde female. Now, mind you, it doesn't have to be an actual female. It can just be somebody exuding a lot of feminine energy. So this is someone that's going to be more in the recessive type or side. This is somebody that can be also very laid back, have light colored hair. They don't have to necessarily be blonde, but just lighter hair than you. I'm getting someone that's very laid back, easygoing. Guy next door, girl next door type of energy. If it's a guy, they're more into their feminine energy. And if it's a girl, they're definitely a strong feminine. Okay. Tell me about this blonde female card, Spirit. More about this person. Eight of Wands, Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Ten of Wands. This feels like somebody from your past, Pisces. That couldn't decide about you. If this is a new person, they're going to be communicating with you, but they're not sure about you, okay? They're going to treat it kind of like laid back, chill. Let's just see. I'm not sure. With this Ten of Wands, it gives me the energy of someone that's easily stressed because of their own insecurities and fears when it comes to relationship. Why the Ten of Wands, Spirit? Because they're scared that you guys are going to have a breakup or it's not going to work with the Tower here. Yeah. They feel like it's going to go real toxic at some point. You're going to be toxic, or it's just going to be a toxic relationship, something like that. All right. How will this person view Pisces? We have the Emperor. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They actually view you as somebody who is very like serious, someone that knows what they want. When you see something, you're all in. But they also view you as somebody, if you have history with this person, as someone that has your own fears about them. If it's a new person you're dealing with, they view you as somebody that can be thinking a lot about your past and may not be necessarily too trustworthy of this and kind of guarded. Either way, they view you as guarded. That's the main energy. Even though you're coming through as somebody that's very confident, you know what you want, you're also very selective. That's the word. I'm trying to think of the right word to describe the energy coming through, like selective of who you let in. Does that make sense? You have high standards. You have high expectations. So you don't just let anybody have access to you. Versus this person, which is more laid back. Let's just go with the flow. Let's see where it goes. And you're like, no, either come correct or don't come at all. That kind of energy. That's how they view you, which is intimidating for them. Okay. What is this person's intentions with Pisces? Five of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and King of Pentacles in reverse. It really does feel like a past person for real. And they want to make amends with you. They don't want to invest too much. That's why I kind of sighed. I'm like, Lord, I'm just so tired of these past people. They want a relationship, but at the same time is they need more time to figure it out. They need more time to figure it out, because and then they play the field, or they act fickle or indecisive with how they really feel about it. Like, I don't know if it's worth it. I need to, like too laid back with it, too casual. And it's like, that's how they feel about you. Like, maybe I should kind of just, yeah, maybe I should just kind of do this. But what if I give to it and Pisces cheats on me? Like, it's a mess. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a mess. And with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this person feels like it's they're not going to lead up to the expectation of what you want. They don't feel good enough for you, which is another thing that this person is using as a excuse as to why. I feel like this is somebody that's full of a lot of excuses, and I'm already exhausted with this person's energy in the reading. So what is this person's intentions with Pisces ultimately? What do they want to do here? Five of Cups, down. Seven of Cups, down. Three of Swords. Y'all, this person intends to not be with you, okay? This is somebody who's not serious at all. Like, they want to keep their options open. If they find something better, they're going to leave you. Like I was saying, like, this is somebody laid back. They're not taking it seriously. You come across as somebody that's serious and they're just not. And they're still exploring and doing their thing. Let's see why. And a lot of y'all is going to end because they intend to go towards a third party anyway. Yeah, I'm getting a ghosting energy. They intend to ghost you once they find something better. So you kind of feel like a temporary placeholder, like you're someone to entertain for the time being until they find what they really want. So it doesn't feel like they really want to be in a relationship with you. What do they want with Pisces? Let's ask that. What do they really want with Pisces here? Seven of Swords, to deceive you, play games with you, waste your time. You see what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm talking about now. Seven of Swords is sneaky, sneaking around, deception, manipulation. This is a big, massive manipulator. They're playing games. And a lot of you guys, I'm telling you, this is a past person that's using you as a place filler. They don't necessarily want to be with you, but they just need somebody in their life at the moment while they still date around. What is the outcome between these two, Spirit? You see the light, the candles going out. So it's like the flame and the passion is just going to eventually dwindle down. When I ask what is the outcome, you see how the light's kind of like dimming down. It's going to start hot and heavy, and then it's just eventually going to just die out. That's what I feel. But let's see what the tarot says. Outcome: Queen of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands, and King of Swords. Okay, yeah. You're going to find out that this person is full of crap. You're going to get very wise to this if you don't know it. Eventually, you'll figure it out. That this person likes to play the off and on relationship game. When it's convenient for them, they'll be back. And when it's not convenient for them because they found something better, or when they think they found something better, they leave. And if you keep letting this person come back, they're going to continue to do that. Yeah, off and on, in and out game. And you deserve better than this. Yeah, you deserve better than this. They just push your love away. They never really take your cup with the Four of Cups. But they expect you to keep giving, be there for them. They keep giving you that rejection. That's what I'm getting. It's like somebody pushing you away because they are just laid back and chill with it. Why the Four of Cups? Three of Wands, because this person is waiting for something else. The reason why they keep pushing your cup away because they don't really want a relationship with you. I'm getting like, no, I don't really want Pisces. I want something else. Yeah, there it is. Knight underneath the deck. Knight of Wands in reverse. Player. I mean, how many ways can it come through in the reading? This is not everybody's reading though, by the way. But you know this is your reading because you've been in this cycle before with this person and you keep getting kind of the same energy and it's quite exhausting. JJ said, he said he wasn't looking for anything serious. So even though we're going to Cabo in a week, I know to keep my distance. Okay. I mean, if you're interested in something serious, this is not something you would want to you would definitely be wasting your time here. If you're a Pisces and you entertain this energy, they're going to be cheating on you the whole time. Seriously. You're just going to be one of their many options. So, I mean, if that's something you're open to, I mean, that's what it is, but that's the energy. Sorry about that, Pisces. That's what I got. Your person could be a Libra, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, that's the main energies there. But it could be anybody, of course. But I'll leave you all with this. At the end of the day, when it comes to love, take your time, know your worth, don't rush, and never base your love life just off of a tarot reading. Your intuition is a very powerful thing. And if you're tapping into your intuition and you also use your own honest discernment in every dating experience, you are never going to fail. You're always going to win. You know if someone's wasting your time if you're spending months and months at end and it goes nowhere. And you know you're wasting your time if this person is saying a lot of things and their actions are not backing up their words. And whether if you got a good reading tonight or not, do know that love really does exist. But you got to treat dating like an interview process. Take your time, get to know these people, and don't be scared to date multiple people if you're single. Dating is getting to know someone, getting to know people, establishing a honest and real connection that first, I actually like you as a person. Then next, let me learn deeper about you. And then from there, start asking the harder questions to see if there's true compatibility. Do you guys have the same, views or visions of goals in the future or, world views? Do you guys have the same spiritual walk? Do they want children? Do you have children? Sometimes we miss out on some of the most important questions or some of the more important things we have to focus on because we're so caught up in how they look. How do I feel about them? How can they please me sexually? Things that just on the surface, it's fun, but it's not what really matters. So I challenge you, collective, that no matter how your reading came out tonight, don't lose hope. Continue to go out there, put yourself out there. And if you're watching this reading and you're at home and you never go outside, you never interact in the wild, you got to get outside. Go to events. Go do things where you're seen. Get off of the dating apps if you can. We got to go back old school. And for my beautiful ladies, exude powerful feminine energy. And fellas, take action and be in that masculine energy of going for what you want. You can do this one day at a time, but be patient with the process because everything will unfold naturally the way it's supposed to in divine timing. I'll leave you with that, guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful evening. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch back in about 20 minutes for the timestamps if you missed out on Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. And I'll see you guys later. Take care. Good night, everyone. Namaste. Thanks for watching.